All right, today we're going to talk about a rollout. The main goal of this pattern is to create some good trunk stability and resisting this the rib cage flaring. So keeping the ribs down and then challenging it by increasing that moment arm or creating a longer lever as we come back into that pattern. So I'm going to Kyle go ahead and get set here. I'm just going to have him hold. So first thing we're looking for, knees to head, a nice straight line. Good spine position, a little bit of that posterior tilt just so we don't get any lordosis here. So this is probably the biggest thing that we'll see where people lose pattern position. So he's gonna tuck his hips so his ribs are down, hips engaged, creating all this tension. And another thing I like here is these wrists, they're neutral. They're not bent into extension. So a nice neutral grip there. And then as he starts to lower them, just do a few inches and then come on back. And then as you notice here, there should be no change from knee to head. Everything is moving just at that shoulder joint only, which is increasing that lever. Okay, and as you can see, he's maintaining that good wrist position. As he wants to make it harder, he's going to go out a little bit farther, but same thing. That should still be able to maintain that posture as he goes. When people are doing these ab wheel rollouts, go ahead and let's just do a couple small ones where he loses spine position, coming, especially when he comes back up. Keep position going out, and then arch coming back up. Another thing that some people will do, which can be helpful, but as a general thumb, so he'll lower down, and then as he comes up, he's going to hinge. So he's going to kind of maintain that, but he loses the integrity there of the knees. If it's really hard for you, or you're working on just that extending or eccentric lengthening part, you can do it that way. But as a general rule of thumb, we want to be able to maintain that, and then that's going to be very applicable to many other sports and movements we do in the gym and outside of the gym. If you're getting set up here and you can only go a couple inches and then that's about it, and you kind of collapse or your body starts to go there, it's just too hard. We want to make this a little easier. So a simple one that we can do from here is just go from, let's go even bent elbows first. So this would be a simpler one. He's going to keep his hips engaged. He might reach his elbows out a little bit and even just hold. And you just maintain that position. If that's too far, you come back even a little bit more. But now he's just going to do the same movement, still moving at the shoulder, still keeping it everything else constant, and maintaining that pattern. We can get to his arms are pretty much extended, then he'll go to straight arms and do the same thing. So now we're getting a little bit longer of a lever, but the hands are higher, so it makes it a little bit easier than if your hands were on the ground with the ab wheel rollout. All right, phenomenal pattern, great for building good trunk